What's the difference between an S&P 500 index fund and a total US stock market index fund? I'll break it down in depth in this video, but the biggest difference is the fact that an S&P 500 index fund is only going to contain the S&P 500 inside of it. That means it's only going to have the 500 largest stocks in the US inside of it. Whereas a total US stock market index fund is either going to have every single stock in the US inside of it or a representative sampling. So that means not only large cap, not only those 500 largest companies in the US inside of it, but every single stock, mid cap, small cap, somewhere in between, large cap, etc. So when you ask what is the difference between FXAIX, well, FXAIX is Fidelity's S&P 500 index fund, meaning it is only going to contain those 500 stocks inside of it. So when you look at the top 10 holdings, you'll see these, but notice right up here, it says 500 holdings inside of it. Now, FSKAX is the total US stock market. So again, that means it's going to have every single stock in the US inside of it or a representative sampling. But I get why that can be confusing, because then when you look at the top 10 holdings, they're the same top 10 holdings that you see inside of the S&P 500. Well, the total US stock market, 70% of it is going to be the S&P 500. But then this is where the big difference comes into play. See up here, you've got over almost 4,000 different stocks inside of it, which FXAIX does not have. It only has those 500 from the S&P 500. This is going to have small cap, mid cap, large cap, everything in between. But the largest concentration is still going to be the S&P 500. Hope that helps.